Tell Watson I'll see him at the club tomorrow.
To do better than that, Mr. Channing.
You don't look like your plan's working too well. I think Mr. Holmes is too smart for you.
Oh, he's smart, all right. I'll give him that. But I'll get him. I'll make him sweat yet.
It is hot in here.
Shut up.
I'll shut up, but it won't change anything.
Yeah. It's like being back in jail. It's worse. I've got to have an alibi for every minute of every day and night. He's keeping me off balance. He hasn't given me a chance to get started. But I've got a plan. And you're going to help me.
What do you mean I'm going to help you?
Now, I've been chasing Holmes. Now, that's been my mistake. I'm going to make him come to me.
Well, how are you going to get him to come to you?
Now, listen. Now, 6 years... 6 years ago, there were two witnesses against me. Rayburn and Lambert. Now, last week, Rayburn was killed.
Did you kill him?
Do you want to know?
No.
You're going to Holmes.
Me? Go to Holmes?
You're going to tell him that you're Lambert's niece. Lambert knows that I'm out and he's scared. He's in hiding. But he's got to talk to Holmes.
So he goes to see Holmes?
Oh, no. No, he knows that I'm going to kill Holmes, too. So he's afraid to come near.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. You see, I've got to know where Holmes is going, just once. And you're going to take him there.
Where?
I'm going to rent a room.
And I take him there?
No. You drop him outside the house, and then you clear off.
And you'll be waiting for him in the room?
Oh, no. No, he's too smart for that. There's going to be nobody inside that room. But Holmes is going to expect somebody to come through the door. And that's when he's going to get killed.
Pete, listen to me.
Look, do you want to help me or not?
I want to help you.
Well, just do this one thing for me. Now, it's easy. And then we'll clear out. We'll get out of the country. I've waited a long time. I've got to kill him.
Holmes, it's been 2 days now.
I know.
Do you think Channing has given up?
No, we'll hear from him.
But when?
We must have 5 minutes more patience than the enemy.
I'm not a patient man.
I know.
He might plant a bomb somewhere.
No, he wants the pleasure of killing me himself.
Dr. Watson.
Yes.
I'm Priscilla Lambert, Michael Lambert's niece.
Oh, please come in. May I present Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
Miss Lambert, please, sit down. How is your uncle?
He's in a terrible state, Mr. Holmes. He's desperate. I'm sure you know why.
He knows that Channing has been released.
Oh, you read that Mr. Raeburn was murdered. And he fears for your life as well.
I'm afraid there's very little we can do until Channing makes a mistake.
Well, that's why he sent me. He thinks he can give you evidence to connect Channing with the death of Mr. Raeburn.
What kind of evidence, Miss Lambert?
Oh, I don't know. And he's afraid to come here because... You understand.
Where is your uncle?
He made me promise not to tell anyone. Not even you.
Well, I don't understand. If we don't know where he is and he won't come here...
Well, if Mr. Holmes agrees to see him, I'll return later this evening and take you to him.
At what time?
At 10 o'clock.
Do you have any idea what kind of evidence your uncle has against Channing?
No, I've no idea.
I'll be downstairs promptly at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Be very careful when you leave here, Miss Lambert. Channing may try and follow you.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Watson. I hadn't thought of that.
We must have 5 minutes more patience than the enemy.
Is it possible that she is Michael Lambert's niece?
We'll take precautions.
That may be a problem.
The only problem will be keeping Lestrade under control.
I'll surround the house. I'll have men stationed in every doorway in Baker Street.
Inspector,
Don't worry, Dr. Watson. He won't get within 1 mile of Holmes.
I don't think that you quite see the point.
He's a one-man crime wave, but he's always had an alibi. This time, I'll catch him.
Catch him doing what?
Trying to kill you.
If you won't let him within a mile of me, how is he going to try and kill me?
What?
Holmes has a different plan, Inspector.
What's that?
The so-called Miss Lambert will pick Holmes up at 10 o'clock.
We follow her.
No, don't follow her.
Don't follow her?
She'll be expecting that.
Of course. We don't follow her.
And no men on Baker Street.
No men in Baker Street. What am I to do?
You know where Channing lives?
Yes.
Follow him.
Follow Channing.
Yes.
Well, he expects us to be following the girl.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
You have a way with him.
First door on your right, Mr. Holmes.
Good night, Miss Lambert.
Another glass, Inspector.
Oh, just one more, thank you. Holmes, why did you turn the light in the room down and then up again?
I didn't.
I saw you. We both saw you.
No, I turned the light on the far wall off, then I moved the mirror, then I lit the light on the side wall.
You mean when Channing shot at you, you weren't facing the door?
I was facing the opposite wall. The mirror, of course, was the trick.
Extraordinary. Tell me, Holmes, what would you have done if you'd walked into that room and there hadn't been a mirror?
Inspector, will you ever learn? Holmes would have thought of something else.
Get ready for the thrills of UFO. They're next on 7. Then Steve Reeves stars as the son of Spartacus in The Slave, today's adventure-packed midday movie. And just a reminder, the sensational new season of Sons and Daughters continues this Sunday night on 7. Are they closing in on Pat the Rat? Find out Sunday night, 7:30.